Hey, we're about to start the show, and you know the drill. If you've been here before and you have something important to share, please add a capital letter Q to your comment. And if you are watching live for the first time, please let us know by writing the word new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. Enjoy the broadcast. Here we are. It's Saturday all day long, and we are here at Coffee and Headlines. It's a pleasure to see you. Stop the Chicago music, please. It is Saturday, March 9, and we are once again sharing headlines from our city, state, and country, taking a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions. I see that Albert is now at MUSA, which is the Guadalajara University Museum. What a great place to be on a day like today. And now I cough. Thank you very much. Today we have news. As always, we have a few event reminders, and of course, I'm really excited for the pilot of our new program, our new broadcast that we're starting this afternoon. I've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 days, and I've been getting ready behind the scenes, so I'm very excited about that. But first, let's see what's going on this morning, and let's see what we can expect for the rest of the weekend. For starters, it is worth mentioning, of course, that no, that's not the one. This is the one. Yesterday was International Women's Day, and large marches took place in major cities throughout Mexico. This is a photograph from the march that took place in Guadalajara, where 45,000 women marched demanding justice, equality, and life without violence. On his way home, Logan captured some images yesterday and a video of the march that took place here in Puerto Vallarta, which I'm sharing next just to give you a sense of what went on here in town. Take a look. Lots of women empowering themselves, and that's wonderful. If you drive through the city at night, you will be pleased to learn that the lighting within the Libramiento tunnel, the big tunnel, has been improved. So if you are heading home or heading somewhere, you will notice a big improvement, or I hope it will be a big improvement. And this is interesting news. We learned this morning that an aquarium is coming to Puerto Mágico as part of the Puerto Vallarta Maritime Terminal. This was announced by Vicente Aguilar, who is the director of the shopping center. We also learned that a butterfly sanctuary will complement the facility. The part that we did not learn, as is sometimes the case, is the fact that the article did not provide any information as to when this will happen. So, yeah, wonk wonk. We don't know exactly when we will have an aquarium, when we will have a butterfly sanctuary, but apparently we will. This is good news. It would be nice to know when, but it's still good news. Let's take a look at the weather just to see what's going on out there. And Snarky Weather says, your planet is orbited by a cold, indifferent sun. I have no idea what prompted this comment, but it is 22 degrees out there. Humidity is at 54%. And our weather forecast for today indicates that we are going to enjoy mostly clear skies throughout the day with a high of 27 and a low of 14. Then tomorrow, Sunday, we will have mostly cloudy skies throughout the day with a high of 27 and a low of 15. And we begin the work week with mostly clear skies throughout the day with a high of 27 and a low of 15. And this is what we have to expect for the next few days. I wanted to share a couple of event reminders and things that are going on out there. For example, our good friend Amy Armstrong is still standing and is still presenting her show, I'm Still Standing, along with musicians Al Ramirez, Eugenia Prieto, and Cesar Osorio. This goes on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. at Nacho Daddy. If you haven't caught Amy on this performance or her other performances with the wonderful Mark Hartman on the piano, she is definitely a force to reckon with, and I highly recommend this. And if you've been thinking of writing your memoir, a creative writing workshop is coming to the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work starting this coming Thursday. This will be a 3-session workshop that will be offered by Canadian publisher Jim Nason. All the details can be found in the Facebook event, which of course I will share in the show notes as usual. And if you can hold your appetite until then, I certainly could not, another taco fair is coming to town, this time on Sunday, March 31st at Parque Hidalgo, and this is a free event. And of course, as I've been mentioning, this afternoon, we are going to have our very first upcoming event, Spotlight. This is a new project, a new live broadcast where, if all goes well, a number of artists are going to join us. Artists and restaurant owners and whoever has an event to announce will join us live to tell us about what they're up to. As we say in Spanish, if the bubble gum sticks, si el chicle pega. What am I trying to say? Well, we're going to continue featuring upcoming events here on Coffee and Headlines, but the hope is that a number of event organizers that have been skillful enough to have FaceTime conversations or WhatsApp conversations will be kind enough to come to our broadcast live and get us excited about what they're doing. I think we might have a couple of people that will join us this afternoon and tell us what's going on in their world, what events we must not miss. And the good news that I want to share with you is that there will be at least one giveaway. Yes, so I'm excited about this. And now let us take a quick look to what you're up to, what you are doing this weekend. And I see a lot of hellos, which is always lovely. I don't see questions anywhere yet. Lots of graffiti everywhere after the Women's March yesterday. This is unfortunately, this happens. It is unfortunate, and you can shame me for saying what I'm going to say. It is unfortunate that a lot of people, this is not only women, a lot of people that protest in Mexico think that graffiti is going to improve things. Graffiti is going to be, cleaned up after it messed up important buildings or sculptures or this, that, and the other statues. And I don't know how effective graffiti is at solving the world's problems. But yes, lots of graffiti, I am sure. Let's see what else we have. I'm looking for cues. I am not seeing cues. So this may be a very short broadcast unless... Oh, there's a question. Universidad, well, it's a comment from Albert. Universidad de Guadalajara is a mess. Yes, again, it is unfortunate that a lot of people that protest in Mexico think that a spray can and damaging things is going to be the solution. Every time I see something like that happen, sometime not too long ago, I saw some people messing up some paintings, spray painting paintings in, I think it was a Louvre in Paris, and it makes me wonder what you think you are going to accomplish. But that's neither here nor there. Once again, this is probably going to be a short broadcast. I was watching an interesting workshop yesterday that said, your live broadcast should end when the information is over. And today the information is over. I don't see any more questions. So I think this is going to be a good time for us to end. I'm going to do a quick run to the supermarket, and then I'm going to get ready for this afternoon's broadcast, which will be a completely different beast from Coffee and Headlines. Here in Coffee and Headlines, we try not to have a lot of advertising going on not shameless advertising. We love to promote and support friends that are that join us on a regular basis. But this afternoon, everything goes. If you want to announce something and you have the ability to come live, then it should be a wild adventure, because I will have no idea of who is actually joining us. So it'll be as exciting and scary for me as I'm sure it will be for some of you. So this is Saturday. It's the beginning of my weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, not today, because today we're launching the new broadcast, but I'm looking forward to a really mellow weekend. Lots of wonderful TV shows and movies to catch up on. And I hope you will also have a good time. And I see a cue that came in just at the last minute. Does anyone else think that it's slow this season? I don't. I mean, I go out there and I see a ton of people. So I'm sorry, I'm seeing this cue at the very end of the broadcast, and because I would be curious as to what other people think about that. But I personally do not think it's slow. If you do, Michael, maybe you can let us know why or where you think it's slow. I am curious about that. But we're going to have to do that some other time, because we're wrapping things up here. As always, I thank you for your company. I thank you for your questions and comments. And if you want to tune in this afternoon at 4 to check out the new show, join us. And if not, I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care.